Hello, welcome in. I'm just getting set up, but let me know what you want to be getting up to during the sprints. Okay. Hi. Oh my goodness, what is my throat doing right now? It's like afternoon for me, but I don't know. She's like lived a whole day already. Hi. I'm reading One Perfect Couple by Ruth Ware. Ooh, I'm gonna be reading. Where's the book I'm gonna be reading actually? Here it is. It's A Surprise for Christmas. That's a like seasonal mystery book. And it's like a collection of seasonal mystery stories, so it's not one book. And it is like classic ones. It says that they're British crime classics. So yeah, I'm probably gonna reread some notes for tomorrow's D&D session and then start a new read. Awesome. I am still getting like set up. I think I have the little timer that I want to use because I want to use one that's like very festive. Let me share that. Hold on. Share screen. I'm always a mess when I get started. I'm sorry. Share and new full screen. Cute book. Thank you. This is the last like holiday book that I really want to get to. Sure, I'd love to get to some more by the end of the year, but it's probably not gonna happen. So no worries, LOL, take your time. Thank you. I appreciate it. Add the stage. There we go. There we go. Yeah, it's gonna be like, I guess, a 30-minute timer because that's the one that I found that I really like. So we can do for 30-minute sprints, and I can always change up the timer later, but I thought this would be nice because it'll keep up the timer the whole time and have some fun holiday music. I want to make sure that the volume doesn't end up being too loud though. But yeah, we'll get started in like 3 or 4 minutes for the first sprint. I just want to make sure I have everything all set up, but I'm going to leave also a comment of what book I'm currently reading. Just so that if anyone joins mid-sprint, they have an idea of what's going on. How has your day been? It's been good so far. I haven't done a lot. I've had a busy few days, and I wanted to like sprint earlier in the week again after Tuesday, but it just did not happen. So we're here. We're at the weekends. I think I'm going to be doing some sprints also tomorrow, probably a little bit earlier. We'll see what ends up happening with that. I was planning to go live a little bit earlier today. Hi, I'm going to be doing some reading sprints. I'm just like, I find it very nice to sprint with people. It encourages me to read more. I always love this environment. Yes. Hi, Shelby. How are you doing? How has your day been? I know you just commented on one of my videos. I have to like reply to that, but yes, thank you for stopping by. We're going to start sprints in just about a minute. So I'm going to just share this. I'll show this on my screen for anyone that joins in the middle. And yeah, 4:40 we'll start. We'll do 30-minute sprints. I think I'm going to go for a little bit. Just got back from seeing Avatar Fire and Ash. Ooh, how was that? I'd love to know. I saw it in the theaters, like the preview for it, when I went to see Wicked, the second part, and I was really intrigued by it. But yeah, let me see. Same. Every time I see someone sprinting, I want to join, so it really helps me get me in the mood. Exactly. So that's why I love to join other people's sprints. I haven't done sprints myself in a while, but I want to do more of them in 2026. And that's kind of why I wanted to do these. It was good, but long. Okay. That's good to know. Interesting. I might end up seeing it after it's out of theaters, like when it's available for streaming somewhere. I don't know if I want to see it in theaters, especially if it's such a long movie, because sometimes I like to take pauses. But I'm glad that you enjoyed it. Okay, so we'll get started in just a minute. Also, quick mention, if anyone is here and wants to and has not entered, I'm hosting a giveaway because I recently, whoa, I'm tripping on my words. I recently reached 500 subscribers. So if you want to enter the giveaway, it's currently open. All the rules and how to enter and all of that is in my announcement video. Were there new cool creatures? I always enjoyed the idea of ideas for animals. Yeah, I'd love to know more of what it was like. I don't want to get spoilers, but I think the creatures are always fun in Avatar. Yes, all the festiveness. I love it. But yeah, I just thought I would do that quick little disclaimer. Okay, so now it's 4:41. We'll get started. We'll do some 30-minute sprints, and then we'll check in about 30 minutes, see what you all got up to, and yeah, let's go from there.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a happy Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. The tidings we bring to you and your kid. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Now bring us some figgy pudding. Now bring us some figgy pudding. Now bring us some figgy pudding and bring it out here. The tidings we bring to you and your kin. We wish you a Merry Christmas
short and thin. When it is so tired, it drops and then I win. Oh, dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay. And when it's dry and ready, then dreidel I shall play. My dreidel's always playful, it loves to dance and spin. A happy game of dreidel, come play now, let's begin. Oh, dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay. And when it's dry and ready, then dreidel I shall play. Oh, dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay. And when it's dry and ready, then dreidel I shall play. leaves are so unchanging. Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree, thy leaves are so unchanging. Not only green when summer's here, but also winter's cold and drear. Oh Christmas tree, thy leaves are so unchanging. Oh Christmas tree, much pleasure thou canst give me. Oh Christmas tree, much pleasure thou canst give me. How often has the Christmas tree afforded me the greatest glee? Oh Christmas tree, much pleasure thou canst give me. Oh Christmas tree, thy candle shines so brightly. Oh Christmas tree, thy candle shines so brightly. From base to summit, gay and bright, there's only splendor for the sight. Oh Christmas tree, thy candle shines so brightly. Oh Christmas tree, how richly God has decked thee. Oh Christmas tree, how richly God has decked thee. Thou bidst us true and faithful be, and trust in God unchangingly. Oh Christmas tree, how richly God has decked thee. Oh, come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. Oh, come ye to Bethlehem. Come and behold him, born the King of angels. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord. God of God, light of light, lo, he abhors not the virgin's womb. Very God begotten, not created. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord. Sing, choirs of angels, sing in exaltation.
Oh goodness, that was a lot. um yeah. Yes, it was a jump scare for sure. Okay, let me go back and read some of the comments because I know. Sky said happy reading. I don't know if you're still here, but I hope everyone did some good reading or some good productivity stuff. Let's see. Yeah, the music was a lot. She really got into it. I really had no idea that was singing in this. I'm so sorry for the jump scares. And yes, I know I was giggling so much during this. I didn't get a lot of reading done at the beginning because I was doing so much just giggling at the singing because it took me by surprise. I really like almost jumped in my seat. Um, yes. Hey, you got music and the timer working. Yes, I did. Uh, I found a video on YouTube that had music on it and it had the timer. It was like supposed to be holiday music. I should have watched through more of the video before putting it on because it had a lot of singing. So that was my bad. Yeah, I had to go back to see what this jump scare with the vocals was. Completely get it. Us every time the singing started. No, it really shocked me every time. I'm not gonna play the same one for the next sprint. I think I'm gonna look for something else. I'm gonna make sure that it's specifically instrumental music because that really shocked me. So I don't know if you can see there, but I'm on page 9 of the book. I didn't read a lot of it. I was spending a lot of time just reading the opening letter for A Surprise for Christmas in this and also being jump scared. So I didn't get as much reading as I would like to have done in this sprint yet. But I think I can finish this short story in the next sprint for sure. There are like 30 to 50 page stories, I think, in here. It's a bunch of short stories, so I think it makes it so much more readable. But what did you get up to? How did writing or reading or anything else go? Please let me know. I'm going to look for a different like music for the next one because that was quite a lot, actually. It was a little bit alarming. Oops. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, let me stop sharing that for a second. Try playing 1 hour of Yoshi's Island Flower Garden. No jump scares in that video whatsoever. Yeah, I was like trying to go for a more Christmas or holiday theme one, but I might have to stick to something else. We'll see what I end up finding. If not, I'll go with the Island Flower Garden. It was a lot. Let's see what this one's like. I'm just gonna bet this. The 4. Oh, I kind of like this timer, but I wish it was longer. See, that's the thing. I'm finding some that are like really short. I think I want to do like a 40 or 45-minute sprint for the next one. I just wanted to open things up with a shorter sprint to start with. Okay, let's see. Let me look at this one. Okay, I think this one's good. Okay, let me show the screen. I think I found one. I think the alternative is getting ambiance/music alone and then finding a second tab with the timer. But I don't know how you could share both without sharing the whole screen. Exactly. But there's a bunch of videos out there. I just did not thoroughly look into it first, and that's my bad. But I think I found one. So let me share my screen again. I found quite a few. I just have to keep searching. Okay, 40-minute timer. There we go. Full screen. And then add to stage. Perfect. The singing was so oh my god, that made my day. I laughed so hard. Me too. Me too. It really that was something else for sure. But okay, we'll start in like a couple of minutes. We'll do another sprint. This is going to be 40 minutes, so it'll be some more time to actually do reading, I don't think this has any singing in it. I was like playing a little bit through. Let me just double check again. Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, this doesn't seem to have. Die Hard is a Christmas. You know, that's debatable, okay? I know. It's a big thing. Die Hard is a Christmas movie. I don't know. I think it's a good movie you can watch at Christmas. I wouldn't say it's necessarily a Christmas movie. Just my thoughts though. I know that so many people like view it as the quintessential Christmas movie, so I hope you're not offended, but okay, so we'll get started in like 1 or 2 minutes. But yeah, if you want to share what you got up to in the last sprint, what you want to get up to in this next sprint, anything like that, or how your day's been going, please feel free to do so. I want to make sure that we all get to chat and connect and all of that as well. But we'll start, I think, at 5:20, so in 3 more minutes, because I like to start on more even numbers. And then hopefully I'll finish this short story. I think this one's 30 pages. I'm just exploring space in No Man's Sky video game. Ooh, interesting. I don't think I've watched that movie. Sorry, I'm barely in the movie world. LOL. I think I haven't seen Die Hard in a very long time. I think I saw it once, many years ago. But yeah, I watch movies sometimes. I just haven't seen that one in a bit. But yeah, I did share some recommendations for Christmas movies if you want to explore some, Noah, but totally up to you. Or you could just focus on your writing and reading. I know not everybody is into like movies and TV. Oh my gosh, why am I struggling so much today? But yeah. Okay, 2 more minutes and we'll get started again. Let me see. I have to go get. Gremlins is the best Christmas movie. I don't think I've seen Gremlins. Huh. I'll look into that. I'm going to open up a tab for that. Let me see. Yeah, it's from the 80s, so maybe that's why I haven't seen it. Although I have seen some older movies. I use that for giggles and getting everything ready for D&D. Now I think I'll start reading Narnia. Nice. What book in the Narnia Chronicles are you at? We'll see if it hooks me or if I'm in the mood for something else. Yeah, the first book, I really enjoyed it, and then the rest kind of started going downhill for me. Gremlins begins mostly as a horror movie, then switches to pure comedy. Oh my god, I love that. I love that so much. I'm not big into horror, but I love the fact that it just devolves into comedy. I think that would be something that I would enjoy. Like I said, I'll look into it because I think it'll be fun. Okay, so just 1 more minute. I do want to get a bookmark because I don't want to crease the pages and like fold them over dog ear style. I don't want to ruin the book, but I do want to mark my spots. So I'll do that once the sprint starts. I'll run and get a bookmark and do all that. But yeah, let me also put in my comments. So if anyone joins, they know what's happening. Currently reading. I should just reuse the comment I had above. That would be smart. Instead of having to, I wonder if there's probably a way of pinning it. Because that would be smart to do. Oh my goodness. There it is. But I should probably find a way if I can like, let me start it. There we go. Okay, so we'll just get started. Oh, I'll start it right now. So first book, only thing I've heard is the author really hits you with Bible references or religion in general, I think. Yeah, it's very, very religious. It's a lot. Also, I remember loving The Lion when I was little and watched the movie. I thought he was amazing. I feel like the book is very different from the movies, just my opinion. I'm currently reading Katharine Graham, Personal History, Arthur Conan Doyle's Complete Sherlock Holmes, and Ernest Hemingway's In Our Time. Wow, that's quite a few classics. So that's Wow, that's a lot, but I hope that you're enjoying them. I hope you're not overwhelmed, but I think you often read classics, right? Gremlins, I'll never watch again because the night I watched it, I had a nightmare about them complotting with the Furbies. Oh no. Okay, let's get started with the next sprint right now.
spark something beautiful. Kate Spade.
Hello, hello to everyone that joined us. Hi, how did the sprints go? Just want to do a little bit of a check-in before resuming other sprints for the next sets. But yeah, I hope that you liked this music a little bit better if you were here for the first sprint. That was a lot, but I think this was really nice. It was like really relaxing holiday instrumental music, more what I had in mind. Um, okay, let's see. You're also reading Robertson Davies' Fifth Business and Jack Finney's Time and Again. How are you reading so many books and keeping up with that? I have major respect for that. I can only have 2 or 3 books going at the same time, and that's pushing it for me. Yeah. Oh my God. How do you guys read so many books at the same time? I can't even have 2 going. I can have like 2 or 3 if I have like a physical book, an ebook, and an audio, but like that's pretty much it. Okay, back to exploring space. See you in 40 minutes. See you soon. It would be hilarious if the song changed to screaming heavy metal. No. That would have alarmed me so much. I'm glad that this did not have any jump scares. Some of the other music did. Hi, sorry I'm late. I'm currently reading Christmas Mouse by Rachel Spangler. I'd love to finish it today, but I'll settle for getting through a big chunk of it. Oh, that sounds so cute. Yeah, definitely if you can't finish it today, like just read as much as you can. I'd love to finish this today, but I'm at the very beginning of it. It's a short book though. This is A Surprise for Christmas, which is an anthology. It has like maybe 300 pages, but they're short stories, so they read pretty fast. I'm already almost done with the first one. And the first sprint just wasn't very productive for me because of like other things happening. But yeah, it's like 300 pages, so it definitely could be finished today. Hi. Hi, Donna. Hey, yes, the music was perfect. Yes, this time it was. Okay, I ended up not reading anything right now. I'm cleaning up my TBR on Storygraph. That's so fair. I just am doing a Christmas reading vlog, and this is the last book that I need to read. This is the only physical book I'm reading for it, so I want to finish this up so then I can put it up because I have like some cool Christmas shopping footage for it and some other like footage for the other 2 books that I read for it. And I love like vlogs so much. I'm working on doing more of them, so I want to finish this and share my thoughts in there. And also it's just perfect for the Christmas season. Like we're right before Christmas, we're 5 days off, so I want to finish this ASAP because I'm trying to get through as much of my Christmas themed books that I have in my Christmas Eve TBR. But yeah, I love that you're cleaning through your TBR. That's really nice to have things organized and refreshed, especially since New Year is about to roll around. That's great. What apps do you guys use for keeping track of reading? I'm curious. I use Goodreads and Storygraph, but I haven't been updating my Storygraph, so mainly just Goodreads, and then I keep a reading journal, which I haven't been doing a good job of doing that in 2025 either. But I've been doing setup for my 2026 one, so I can hopefully keep up to date with that. And I just love how much free space you have to do stuff with it that is like, I don't know, it's just more flexible than an online platform like Goodreads or Storygraph. I know some people really like Fable. I have tried to use it, but I'm just so bad at keeping up with that. There's too many platforms. It's too many platforms. It's overwhelming. I was trying to be here when the timer went off, but then my computer decided to be but here now. Hey, that's okay. I love Storygraph. I do too. I'm just bad at updating. Like, I haven't been good at updating my Goodreads in the last couple of months either. It's like a lot with YouTube, Instagram. Like, I'm already overwhelmed. And then I was posting earlier in the year on TikTok too. It's just like with those social platforms, and then also Goodreads and Fable and Storygraph, and there's so many new ones. Um, I think I'll go back to Goodreads because everyone in the Discord has it, and I want to peek. But the app is awful. Yeah, the app is pretty bad. It's just what most people use, so I think that's why I'm still using it. I update with what I have read and start reading, but my reviews went out the window. Me too. My reviews just started dropping off as the year progressed. Just being so busy with other things, it hasn't happened. The only time I use Goodreads is for new releases. See, I have like all my friends use Goodreads. I have a bunch of social media people that also use Goodreads. So I want to see what the other people are reading, and that's why I use it the most. I feel like almost no one I know uses Storygraph. I mean, very few people. So that's what's holding me back from using it more. But I love the fun challenges. I love the platform more. I love that you can give like half stars and even maybe quarter stars, all of that. I'll probably have to have it to check what people are reading, but not have it be my main. That's fair. I just dropped off completely. I haven't even updated the books that I've recently read on my Storygraph, but it's been a chaotic, jumbled mess. Like I think I'm still 5 books behind. Not 5 books behind. 2 books behind. 5 books away from reaching my reading goal. I've had Goodreads forever, so they'll have me until the end of time. But I love Storygraph and their stats and graphs. Yes, they're so great. Honestly, I love it so, so much. It is updated for the new times. Goodreads needs to get with the times. I completely agree. But yeah, I just have been so bad about updating them. I want to write reviews for every book that I read, but it just has not happened. I think I've shared more of my reviews on YouTube as videos, and then I just forget to write them out. I had someone harassing me on Goodreads and sent an email to Goodreads complaint, and they banned me. I lost over 600 posted book reviews. Oh my god. Sean! No! What? Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. Yeah, definitely is good to have a backup then, for sure. You saying this, now I want to back up all my Goodreads reviews and put them on another platform. Make sure I put them on Storygraph and like other places because I don't want that to happen. I have a review journal, but again, reviews out the window. Yeah. I have like a reading journal that I want to keep up with and put some reviews in there. I don't know. I struggle balancing that. With everything else, it's a struggle. Excuse? I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I really am. That's pretty much why I switched to BookTube. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I share a lot of my reviews on BookTube anyway now, so it doesn't really. And I share them on Instagram too. Like, especially a lot of my old ones are there, so I'm not too worried about losing them. A few years ago, Goodreads deleted a lot of my reviews. No! No! Why? Goodreads is so bad, like, in doing this stuff. I also use Fable for the book club aspect and the streak, but I'm still not well versed with that platform. Yeah, I think that was my problem too, is like taking the time to figure out Storygraph was one thing that was pretty quick, and then Fable, and then there's another new one that I have one friend who was telling me about it that she started using, and it's like supporting, it's, I don't know, like a marginalized, minority-owned business or something, which is really cool. It's just the time it takes to learn about these is a lot. Was it recent? I've heard a lot of people saying that they're getting really heated on reviews. I've heard a lot of people are getting really heated on reviews, reporting when a review is critical because they say it's just being a bully. Oh, I hate that. I don't know. I haven't had that happen to me, I don't think, but I haven't checked. My review of The Color Purple was widely disliked. Oh no. I mean, I think you do have some like unpopular opinions for sure, like that not everyone agrees with. So I could see that, but there's no need to be like downvoting reviews, and I mean not downvoting, like reporting reviews. If you don't like the review, just move along. That's what I always say. Like if you don't like a review, if you don't like a video, just move along. Why are you taking the time to engage with it negatively? That's my like philosophy though. Fable makes me struggle a lot because the search option is really jittery for some reason. I can look up a book and adding one letter to the title as I'm typing shows me completely different books. Oh, interesting. Oh, yeah. Fable is a little bit like difficult, glitchy to use. I get that. I'm very contrarian. I'm a notoriously harsh reader. Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sparing with giving 5 stars too. I don't think I'm a very harsh reader, but I don't give my 5 stars out very easily, so I get that. Gosh, nothing wants me to interact now. My internet is out. Oh no, I hope things get resolved for you soon. Right, if you engage, it only makes the algorithm thinks you like it since you engaged. Yeah, I mean, there's like dislike buttons and all that stuff, but like again, I don't that's so not necessary. You can always just tell the algorithm, "Hey, I'm not interested in this." There's literally a button for it, at least on YouTube there is, and just say that. Like, I don't know, it just feels unnecessary to me. Is all. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to all. Yes, Merry Christmas. If anyone celebrates Hanukkah, Happy Hanukkah. I know that we're in the middle of it. I know it started, I think, on Monday. So we're at like day, how many days is that? I don't know. My brain is fried. I'll be back once it's on. No worries. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a lovely holiday season so far. I hope that you have some fun plans set up. Yes, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to everyone. If you celebrate Hanukkah, Christmas, Kwanzaa, anything else in this time of year, I hope that you're having a good time and you're carving some time out to do some reading, watch some movies, get into the holiday spirit, baking, spending time with friends and family. That's always great. Do you guys ever get snow on Christmas wherever you are? No, I don't ever get snow. I don't know that we've talked about this before, but yeah, I don't ever get snow. It's currently like it's always 70 to 80 degrees outside for Christmas usually. I mean, sometimes we get down to the 60s in Fahrenheit. So that would be like I think it's like upper 20-degree Celsius weather always pretty much for Christmas. So I've never gotten snow for Christmas. The only times I've ever seen snow have been traveling. I thought one year, but not for Christmas. It was like for New Year's, I went to New York. And there was snow falling then. I wish I did, but it's summer here, so the tradition is pool and barbecue. Well, it might as well be summer here, to be fair. Like I live close to the equator, so it's pretty much summer all year round. But yeah. I like in the Pacific Northwest, and I live in the Pacific Northwest, and we typically don't get snow till January or February. Maybe a quarter or half an inch on Christmas, a few flakes. Yeah, I get that. Well, no, I don't get that. I don't have the snow, but I get that it often happens after Christmas. Because December is the first month of winter. It doesn't really become winter until like tomorrow, I think, is the first official day, something like that. Oh, I see. Yeah. I'm not sure what you see, but yes. I'm not sure what that was a reply to, but yeah, so I'm wearing short sleeve shirt and I'm hot. Like I'm like overheating because Florida weather. Florida weather. You know, just is what it is. Okay, we can get started on another sprint in just a second. We'll do like another 40 minutes if that's good with everyone. I think that would be good, and then we can check in. Do we want to change the music? Yes or no? Or is the current music we have going good? Should I like just replay it from the beginning? I'm hoping to actually finish this first short story now in just a second at the beginning of the sprint. And then we'll move on to the next one. Yes, 40 minutes is my go-to Pomodoro time, so I love it. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, and then we'll share that. And I'll just use the same one since it was a good one. Music needs jump scares? No, please. I can't with the jump scares. I can't do it. All right, let's start the next sprint. All right, how was that sprint for everyone? I know that I extended it for a few more minutes because I was trying to get to the end of this second short story. It definitely wasn't going to happen in this sprint, but I'm getting close to it. I think I'm like halfway through the second one. So I finished the first short story, which is The Black Bag Left on a Doorstep. And then I started reading The Hole in the Wall. So there's just a bunch of different short stories in this. The Black Bag Left on a Doorstep was written by Catherine Louisa Perkis, I believe, yes. And she was one of the people who helped found the National Canine Defense League, which I think was interesting. And then the other short story I was reading was from G.K. Chesterton, who was the author of Father Brown, if you've heard of that detective stories, if you've heard of those detective stories. So yeah, basically it's a lot of like crime detective stories so far. Some of the stuff, some of the jargon in the second one especially just was like flying over my head since it is making a lot of references that would have been like popular at the time, but it was like the late 1800s or early 1900s when they were all being like referencing certain things. So I don't think I got all of the references. There were some references to Sherlock Holmes and all of that too, which I did get, but yeah, that's kind of how it went for me. How did it go for everyone else? Um, Sounds very interesting. Thank you. Yeah, it is interesting. I just like I said, I'm gonna have to like look up certain things because like as I'm reading, I'm like picking up my phone to look up certain things to understand the references better because I feel like I'm just not well versed enough in some of these other things being mentioned to fully appreciate the stories, if that makes sense. But I am enjoying my time. I think the mysteries are very simple, straightforward to solve, and they're just nice, quick, short stories to read. I'm almost done with my TBR cleanup, so I'm very satisfied about that. Awesome. That's great. I'm glad to hear it. Um, I'm really, really glad to hear it. I think this is probably going to have been the last sprint for the night because it is getting a little bit later and getting close to like dinner time. But I'm glad that you did some TBR cleanup and all of that. I definitely need to go through and do that. I did it like from my Goodreads last year, I think. I had like thousands of books on my to read list, and I started weeding out books from there because I was like, I'm not going to read this. I'm not interested in this anymore. So I had to remove stuff because like I hadn't done it in 5 or 6 years. But I don't want to let it get so out of control again. So I would need to do that again soon. I think that's part of my 2026 reset process. So yeah, I think that'll be part of setting up for 2026. But yeah, any other updates? Anything else you want to share? Good idea. Yes. I don't know. I was like delusional. I had thousands of books on my TBR that I wasn't even interested in more than half of them. I weeded it down to a couple hundred, maybe 2 or 300. I think I weeded it down to like 200, and now it's gotten a little more out of control again. It's up to like 400, and that's a little much. So I want to weed that down again. Mainly, I want it to be books either that I have already on audiobook or physical book, and I'm trying to take everything else off of it. I'll add in a few other things I'm interested in as well, but yeah, I'll add in a few other things I'm interested in as well, but not too much outside of that. This year I read a lot more, so I'm finding my preferred genres and pet peeves in books. So I've been removing a ton. Yeah, I feel like once you read more, you become like a more discerning reader, and you start to figure out what things you like and what you don't like as much. I've been experimenting a little more with other genres. Like this is a collection of mysteries, which I don't really read often, but I thought would be really cool to try out. And yeah, I'm like trying to expand my horizons in that sense. But yeah, I feel like finding your pet peeves in books is so important. I think one of my biggest ones is the love triangle. Like I can't handle that, but it is very like interesting to see how these change over time as well. But yeah, I think that's pretty much going to be it for these sprints. I'm going to be doing some more sprints pretty soon. Let me see. Let me see when I have more scheduled for. But yeah, I'll have some more scheduled out before the end of the year. I just want to get as much reading done as possible before the new year. So, yeah, we're sprinting today. I'm probably going to do some sprints tomorrow. I might try to go a little bit earlier, so it'll be like 2 p.m. Eastern time, if anyone is interested in joining for that. And then I will have for the 27th and the 30th. So after tomorrow, I won't have like any more sprints until like the end of the year. Well, not the end of the year, but until like right before the end of the year, I'll take a good break for the holidays and all that. Oh yeah. I'm starting to dip my toes into horror, and it's been very cool. I really want to read some more horror novels. I've only read like Frankenstein and like classics, and I think the way that I've been trying to branch into these genres I don't usually read is by trying like classic works or historical stuff, making it so it's kind of something that I'm already used to or familiar with. I love historical books and all of that. And so I try to so I try to do that so it's an easier like branch or bridge into that new genre. Yay! I'll try to join if my time zone allows. I had a great time. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for hosting. Yeah, if anyone is watching this on the playback, I will be having some more sprints soon. Oh, and my puppy's trying to break in. Hold on. Yeah, here's my puppy. He broke in. He says hi. But yeah, I'll be doing some more sprints before the end of the year. I think tomorrow's will be a little bit earlier in the day, not too much earlier. Yes, my puppy's wanting attention. So I'm gonna end things off here, and I'll have some fun videos coming up. I do have my giveaway closing tonight if anyone is interested still in entering that and has not entered. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'll see you all soon.